Well, here we are in northern Spain at the historic Estadio Mendizorroza. I'm your commentator, Guy Mowbray, delighted to be in the company of Stuart Robson. And we've got action from La Liga EA Sports on the way. What can we expect from the game now?
Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, hitting the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
No surprise to see who we focused on as our player to watch in this game. You would presume that he'd play a really big part.
Well, he's such a creative player, both with his passing and his ability to beat defenders. He'll have a big influence today.
Here's the Alaves team sheet.
Well, it's not fashionable, but 4-4-2 can still be a good system, both with and without the ball. The key to success today will be the wide players. They need to be the main creators.
Here's the Valencia team sheet.
Well, they're going to play with two wingers here, but I'm just a little bit worried that the centre-forward could become isolated. Therefore, the midfield players need to get forward as much as possible in this 4-3-3 shape.
We're underway. Let's see what this one brings. Martinez. Tenalia. Facundo Garces. Tenalia. Facundo Garces. Johnny. Good strength on show to keep the ball. Facundo Garces. Nahuel Tenalia. Garces. Johnny. Danny Raba. A little sloppy on the ball there. Pepelu. Nothing to split the sides, but this move is looking promising.
For me, they're too patient at times.
Good cross into the middle. And the ball is claimed. Secure goalkeeping there. And it's all gone a bit schoolyard. That's a good ball. Johnny. Teeing up the chance now. And that's where it ends. To put them ahead. Oh, that was a great chance to score.
Yeah, it stays level, but that was a big opportunity.
Maybe an opportunity to get their noses in front with this corner. Played into the box. And that's a penalty. And with it, the chance to go in front. But no booking this time.
Well, he should count himself lucky there.
This to strike first, and he's denied them from the spot. Manuel Tenalia. Blanco. Tenalia. And it's given away. Pepelu. Really solid defending.
He's done so well there. What an important block.
Antonio Blanco. Using the body, that's textbook. Tenalia. Antonio Blanco. Facundo Garces. A good job done to keep it. And that's it for the first half here at the Estadio de Mendizárosa. Well, he hasn't really been able to put his stamp on the game to this point. There's not been a great deal to admire.
Well, it certainly wasn't his best half of football. He was slightly off the pace and he gave the ball away too easily at times. But we know he can do much better, so I'm expecting more from him in the second 45.
And we're... No goals yet then, not much else either, but the second half gets underway. Gaia. Rioja. Mario Götze. Pepelu. Pepelu. Gaia. Play on is the referee's call. Pepelu. Time for some positive wing play now. This could be dangerous. It's there! That changes things. A goal for 1-0.
Well, here's the replay and confirmation that he did get a touch on the ball. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough to prevent the goal.
Back underway at 1-0. Boye. So we move past the hour mark. Blanco. Facundo Garces. Lucas Boyer. Alenia. The attack broken up.
They got everything right there.
Pepe Lu. Luis Rioja. This could be dangerous. All one, well read. They could get caught out on the break here.
Well, the players should be inspired by this.
Just hold on, this could be a goal. Still with a bit to do. This to level it. Vital tackle, and he's come away with it. Mario Götze. Pepe Lu. Götze. Luis Rioja. Not forcing things, moving the ball nicely. Gets past really nicely. Oh, surely. And they've scored again. That puts them further in front. What a position to be in.
Just look at this again. The combination play in the top third of the field was so precise, and the finish is so clinical. He just rolls it past the keeper, cool as you like.
We've entered the final 10 minutes. Johnny. Alenia. Johnny Castrootto. Martinez. Johnny. Garces. Little careless there as the ball changes hands. Pepe Lu. Oh, could be a chance here. Facundo Garces. Well, that brings the match to a close. A frustrating day for the fans in attendance, and it's 3 points dropped.
They weren't at their best today, both as individuals and as a team, and they didn't deserve anything from the game. Need a much better display next time out.
Well, he's performed admirably, a really good performance. Managed to put his stamp on the game.
Well, of course, his finishing could have been better today, but he scored one and made a lot of chances for himself. I thought he was outstanding.
And the first half is underway. To put them ahead.
Well, there's been plenty of torpedoing of the opposition by the Yellow Submarine, as the home side are known, here at the Estadio de la Ceramica. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary, and my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And the focus is on one of the finest leagues in world football, La Liga. It is Villarreal, and they take on Sevilla.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here. Try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
And here's a look at the starting 11 for Villarreal.
Well, in this 4-4-2, they're going to play with a diamond in midfield, which should make them strong in the central area. But they must also make sure they get across the pitch and defend out wide. Otherwise, they're going to encounter problems.
And this is how Sevilla will line up.
Well, in this formation, the wide centre-backs need to be good all-round players, both in possession and defensively. They have to defend the box and also get out into the wide areas to cover the wing-backs.
So here we go, an exciting 90 minutes in prospect. Juan Foyt. Partey. Foyt has it. Moreno. And bursting forward. And danger averted. Well read. Vargas. He has teammates around him. But they took care of the situation defensively. Vlachodimos. Gudel. Azpilicueta now. Molumby. Now there to intercept. Well, it's a decent-looking attack, this. Nice weight on the pass. He can't hold on to it. And there it is! A goal! I must say, much to the annoyance of the keeper.
The keeper can't do much more, can he? That was an excellent save to start with.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? So, now with Mopé. Mendy. On to Mopé. Batista Mendy. Jimmy Dunn. Azpilicueta now. So, now with Mopé. Here is Alexis Sanchez. Can be dangerous from this sort of advanced position. Can he get them level? Now opening things up. Wasteful from Sevilla. Moving it so confidently now. Good idea. Keeper had it covered. Nicely out of there.
Well, that's how to clear the danger. Good piece of defending there.
Pepe, just narrowly off target. Villarreal struggling to keep hold of the ball. Batista Mendy. Another successful intervention, winning the ball back. Tejon Buchanan. And it's played into the centre. It's still alive. Oh, it didn't happen for him.
Well, he has to finish this for me. So much of the goal to aim for, and he hasn't even hit the target. That's a poor attempt.
Oh, great defending. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Decent looking pass. Crossing possibilities. Opportunity, Moreno. Spot on with that tackle. That's a good looking ball. Mopé. Moreno. He's in behind. And so it is. The first half has come to an end here at the Estadio de la Ceramica. Well, catching the eye in the first half, certainly, Nicola Pepe. What did you make of what you saw from him?
Well, I thought he had a really effective first half. Not only did he get the goal that gave them the lead, but his general play was really good. He was a constant threat, and I'm sure we'll see more of him in the second half.
It's a match that really ought to be full of entertainment, and Villarreal kick off. And off we go again. The second half has begun. Molumby. Azpilicueta. Gudel. Jimmy Dunn. Nemanja Gudel. On the ball, Azpilicueta. Gudel. And back with Odysseas Vlachodimos. Molumby. Alexis Sanchez. Thoughtful play. Can they do it? And in range. Oh, it might be. Oh, not cleared away. It was an attack of promise, but they couldn't take advantage of the situation. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Chance here. And they've done it to square the game once again. Exhilarating.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
So underway again following the goal that made things level. And covering tremendous ground here. A deft clearance. Parejo. Partey. Buchanan. And here's Gerard Moreno. Flowing here. Well, let's see about the cross. And keeping it out.
Well, for all their good attacking play, Villarreal have been wasteful in front of goal, as you can see from the stats.
Yes, you definitely get that feeling as they go to work once more. Pepe. Can he put them in front? Looked like a certain goal, but that's a great challenge.
Well, that's a vital piece of defending. He did really well there.
Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. A real opening now. And it's in! They're back in front. Stunning scenes here.
Well, as you can see, he didn't mess about here. He just hits it with such power. That's a wonderful finish.
So back underway here. Can they hold on to their lead? Vargas. Gudel. Azpilicueta. That'll be a throw for Villarreal. So a personnel change then. So almost at full time, and the home side on course to eke out a narrow win. Your thoughts?
Well, it's been a decent performance from them. They've certainly played the more expansive football and had the better individuals. Can they now just see this through? Not long left.
Well, with 5 minutes remaining and just one goal between them, still the prospect of late excitement in this match. This could square the game, but no, he's gone and missed it.
Well, what a huge moment that could prove to be. They're running out of time here.
Both managers deciding this is the time to change things around. Both teams going to the bench. Jose Perez. Danger building. Determined defending. So 2 minutes of stoppage time here. Azpilicueta. And he clears the danger. Brown. On to Mope. Time and the scoreline against Sevilla. What can they pull out of the fire? They could level it. A goal! Sheer excitement. Level again here.
Well, 2-on-1. The keeper has no chance here. As you can see, it's a well-taken goal in the end.
And there's the referee's whistle, still all square. It's a match that really ought to be full of entertainment. And Villarreal kick off.
Thanks for joining us at the magnificent Metropolitano in Madrid. My name's Guy Mowbray, and I'm joined by Sue Smith on the gantry, and we've got La Liga EA Sports action coming right up. It's Atletico Madrid, and they take on Real Oviedo.
It's great to be here. I think it's important that both teams are focused from the off, though, and they start quickly, but I'd love to see some goals. Hopefully I've not just cursed it.
Here's how Atletico Madrid line up. Jan Oblak is in goal. Jose Maria Jimenez starts alongside Robin Lenormand in the centre-back positions, and they've decided for this one to play with two in attack. This is how the visitors start the game.
Yeah, it looks like a 4-5-1 or a 4-2-3-1. This can be quite an attacking lineup with the three progressive players behind the lone striker, but you've still got that defensive protection with the two midfielders holding.
The whistle goes, the first half begins. Alexander Sørloth. They're in here. The first blow of the day struck early. 1-0.
Well, here it is again, and this is a great team goal. They keep the ball moving, 1- and 2-touch passing, and then it's a calm finish at the end.
So off we go at 1-0. Vidal. David Costas. Oh, brilliant anticipation. Molina. Atletico Madrid push forward with options available. Terrific chance. Here it is. And there it is. Oh, but the flag goes up. It's not going to count.
Well, it looked close, didn't it? He certainly thought so as well, and he's making that clear to the assistant.
David Carmo. Being hunted here. And loads of room here. And does anybody want to make a challenge here? That will be a throw-in now. And played back to Oblak. That's a good ball. Perfectly anticipated, really well won. Nahuel Molina. Thiago Almada. Good ball, decent looking attack this. Oh, should score! And there's another one! Valuable breathing space for them now.
Well, we can see it again now, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. It's inch perfect, but you do have to ask questions of the defending, I think. The keeper's left in a 2-on-1 situation. There's no support, And it makes for a relatively easy finish.
So off we go. 2-0 the score now. Vidal. David Costas. David Carmo. Staying patient, the defence staying in shape. But it was a build-up with no end product. Getting closer. Oh, what a chance! And that's not a bad save at all. And played back to Oblak. On to Koke. Well, Atletico find themselves in a strong position as the first 45 draws to a close. They've been impressive, Sue.
I think they'll be happy with the first half. Good performance from them, played with a real intensity and quality, and going into the break being up by 2. It's a huge positive.
Could get back in it. Gets it away, an impeccable tackle. Cleared away, but not with conviction. Oh, could be a chance here. Oh, how did he get there?
Oh, he reacted so well to the danger. He stopped an almost certain goal.
Almada. Sirlot. Promising looking attack, but it's come to nothing. There's the whistle, and that's the first 45 minutes done at the Metropolitano. Well, of all the players we're watching today, would you agree that he'd certainly get good marks so far?
Yeah, that's been a good half for him. Clinical with his finish, but he's maintained an intensity to his performance. He'll be looking to keep that going in the second half.
The ball is rolling, we're underway. Second half is underway, and it was a big statement from Atletico Madrid in the first half. Molina. Thiago Almada. And on to Gonzalez. Struggling to keep the ball there. Well, look at the room they've got to attack now. Can they take advantage? Put into the box. And a nervy clearance, still pressure. And they might be in. And it's pinched, read his mind there. Nicolas Gonzalez. Now Molina. Okay. On he goes, terrific. And the tackle spot on.
Oh, it's a cracking bit of defending, that, wasn't it?
Now there could be an opportunity to counter. That will keep the attack moving nicely. Robin Lenormand. Now Molina. Jimenez. Nahuel Molina. Now Jimenez. Molina. Well, as long as they keep the ball, they win the game. Robin Lenormand. Jose Jimenez. David Hanchko. Thiago Almada. On to Koke. Opportunity now. Oh, that was a wonderful chance, and it surely had to be at least on target. And we're going to see an Atletico change. Teeing up the chance now. Oh, look at this. Away they go on the counter. Well, they need to get back here. Nicely played through. Found superbly and in. And it's behind for an Atletico corner. And here comes a change. Played into the box. Good work from Atletico to win back possession. It's all getting a bit scrappy. Hold on to the ball is the coach's shout. Now the chance for them to pull forward. This could get interesting. This to spark something. Holds it steady, no worries there. And that's won back nicely in a good area. Now he's in. And that is how to stop a goal. No, surely. And it's held on to comfortably. They're normal. On to Koke. Well, that brings the match to a close. A frustrating day for the fans in attendance, and it's 3 points dropped.
They certainly weren't at their best today. The passing just wasn't incisive enough. They kept getting caught in possession, and they'll know a big improvement's needed for the next time out.
Well, he's put in a more than satisfactory shift over the course of the game. What's your assessment, Sue?
Yeah, he was one of the standouts for me. Sets the bar so high and demands more from his teammates on a regular basis. Thoroughly deserved the result.
And this is the scene here in Vigo, in northwest Spain. We're at the Estadio Abanca Balaidos. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. And the focus is on one of the finest leagues in world football, La Liga. It's Celta Vigo up against Real Betis.
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
Borja Iglesias, such a key player for the manager, and I wonder what he might produce in this match, in your opinion.
Well, let's just say he's a handful. He's certainly strong and powerful, which will be hard to contain if he plays well today.
Here's how it looks for Celta Vigo.
Well, in this 5-3-2, the three central midfield players will need to work hard today. They've got to make forward runs, cover the wide areas, and be the creative spark. They'll be key today.
And here's the starting 11 for Real Betis. Pablo Fornals plays alongside Marc Roca in central midfield. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. So the first half begins. Let's see what unfolds. Aidu. Iago Aspas. The ball with Marcos Alonso. Fran Beltran. Marcos Alonso. It's with Iago Aspas. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Fornals. Aitor Ruibal. Fidalgo. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Moriba. Good ball over the top. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect, and the finish is clinical. Hitting it cleanly beyond the keeper, that's a good goal.
Now back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Rodriguez. Cedric Bakambu on the ball. And moving the ball forward with genuine purpose here. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Fran Beltran. Fidalgo. On the ball, Marc Roca. Juan Camilo Hernandez. Oh, good idea. Excellent defending. Borja Iglesias. Moriba. Oh, big chance. Oh, it looked as though he might be through. Not so. And back to Valles. Fidalgo. Juan Camilo Hernandez. Well, they're behind, but they might be onto something here.
It's all good stuff, but they need a goal here.
And with that, the attack fizzles out. Borja Iglesias. Not made it look routine, but read it well. Fornals. Ruibal. Riquelme. Ball with Pablo Fornals. Aitor Ruibal. Pablo Fornals with it. Good movement. That's a nice looking ball. Threat over for now, it seems. Elias Moriba. It's with Marcos Alonso. Moriba. So the sound of the half-time whistle here at the Estadio Abanca Balaidos. What a strong first-half contribution from Borja Iglesias. What did you make of his performance?
Well, I thought he had a really effective first half. Not only did he get the goal that gave them the lead, but his general play was really good. He was a constant threat, and I'm sure we'll see more of him in the second half.
Teams back in position, second half underway. Aitor Ruibal. On the ball, Marc Roca. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Riquelme. Fidalgo. Passing it around as the search goes on for an equaliser. Borja Iglesias. Fran Beltran. And bursting forward. And he's through here. In it goes! That will greatly help the cause. Now they only need to keep concentration levels high.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Marc Roca. Fidalgo. Ruibal. Llorente. Aitor Ruibal. On the ball, Marc Roca. Good looking move.
I have to say they're looking good in these areas.
Very quick thinking there. Oh, left his man behind here. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Juan Camilo Hernandez. Fidalgo. On the ball, Marc Roca. Looked as though there might be a threat, but not so in the end. Good defending. Fran Beltran. Went in strongly to win the ball. And support available. Promising position, this. Just cutting off the supply. And the counter-attack looks on. And no let-up. Just missing a bit of oomph. Nice-looking move. There's the goal. Surely now, that is that.
Well, he wasn't going to waste this chance. 1v1 against the keeper, and he slots it away with great confidence. That's a good finish.
So the match is restarted, but a real sense of inevitability about it now. Can they set up a chance? Oh, genuine chance. Textbook defending inside the box. Fran Beltran. And just 5 minutes remaining. Borja Iglesias. And there to intervene. And we will have just one additional minute. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. It'll be a corner. He's made a real difference, I must say, but the manager decides that this is the time to make a change. And there's the delivery. The referee blows for full time. It ends in a victory for the home team. No complaints from the fans here.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
Well, the one thing that's guaranteed where Borja Iglesias is concerned is that he's going to give it everything, and that's certainly applied here.
Yeah, not much more you could ask for, really. Plenty of effort, a goal, and most importantly, the right result. He should be happy with today.
Can they forge ahead?
Well, thank you for joining us at the Estadio Martínez Valero, a venue famous for the biggest ever win recorded in men's World Cup history. And joining me, Guy Mowbray, for commentary is the midfielder-turned-expert analyst Stuart Robson. And we've got action from La Liga EA Sports on the way. It's Elche, and they play Rayo Vallecano.
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
Con el 17, Josan. Con el 14, Alex Febas. Con el 11, Germán Valera. Con el 9, Andrés.
Here's how Elche line up.
Well, 3-5-2 is a good system only if you have top-class wing-backs, because they have such a key role. They have to cover the whole length of the field, both with and without the ball.
Here's how Rayo Vallecano line up.
Well, plenty of attacking width in this 4-3-3, but they'll need to get their midfield players to join the centre forward as much as possible. If not, he'll become isolated.
Esperamos que disfruten hoy del encuentro en Martínez Valero.
And we're off. The first half starts with anticipation in the air. Schust. Hosan. Victor Schust. No way through, that's well kept.
Well, he wasn't going to have that taken off him, was he?
Andre Silva. Victor Schust. Big Ass. Getting closer. And they've got it back now. Hosan. Schust. Nicely sets it up. Oh, that's really well cut out.
Yes, such a clever reader of the game, isn't he?
Now, what can they do from here? It's to go in front. And there's the opener. The all-important first goal of the game.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
we're back underway at 1-0. Hossam. Andre Silva. Now I wonder where this is going. Just needs the composure now. It's there, and it's a goal. That's a real settler for them. 2 in front now.
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
And we're back underway at 2-0. That's not a bad-looking ball. Looking to cut in now. But it will now be tidied up and cleared away. Setting up the chance. And that's where it ends. And with that, the first half comes to an end here at the Martinez Valero. Well, here's Andre Silva's match in graphic form, and it tells the story.
Well, it's not been a great game for him, that's for sure. The service, though, has been really poor. It's as simple as that.
And so it begins, the first kick of the first half. We're back in business. 1 half down, 1 to go. Value. Oscar Valentin. Pep Chavaria. Valentin. Chavaria. Oscar Valentin. Pep Chavaria. Palazon. Weighted beautifully. But the keeper anticipates it well and deals with the danger. Pressing from the front now. Andre Silva. Schust. And into the last 30 minutes now. That's a lovely ball. There might be something building now. And a cross that could be dangerous. Really a wonderful attempt.
Yeah, on another day, that flies into the back of the net.
Sub about to come on. Value.
Vorschlägen und die Verpflichtung der Trainerredaktion.
Valenti. Lovely pass, the ticket to be in. How to play, throw in to come. He's really stepped up today, and it's time now for some fresh legs. Getting closer. Oh, could be here. Real chance. Off the crossbar. It stops there. Nothing at the end of it.
Well, it's been a frustrating game for them so far, and that shot off the woodwork just about summed up their game.
Untidy in possession there. Too much there. It's through to the keeper.
Yeah, there was a real lack of finesse on that pass.
Game almost over. And what a position they're in. The score, the performance, undoubtedly their day.
Yeah, clearly the better side. Obviously been fantastic up front, but it's their work ethic for me. They're just not happy unless they have the ball, and they're fighting to win it back whenever they do lose it. It's been a really great performance all round.
And they might be in. Andre Silva. Promising attack, but only to a point. Oh, look at this. Away they go on the counter. Oscar Valenti. Palazzo. That's a good pass. Opportunity now. Not out of trouble yet. Well, that brings the match to a close. A frustrating day for the fans in attendance, and it's 3 points dropped.
I thought it was a subpar performance from them. Just didn't look as sharp as normal, and I don't think they deserved anything from the game. They need to get a better performance in next time out.
There have been a few good performances out there today, but of all the players on show, he's one that's really caught the eye.
Well, he was a major reason why they won today. He was so reliable, and he inspires those around him.
Now, what can they do from here?
And a warm welcome to the Catalan capital, Barcelona. Our action comes to you from the RCDE Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me here on the gantry, ready to provide all the tactical observations, is the former England international, Sue Smith. And we're focusing on, technically speaking, one of the best leagues in the world. I'm talking, of course, about La Liga. It's Espanyol, and they take on Osasuna.
I'm anticipating a good match today. It's important they get off to a good start, play their way into the game, be confident on the ball, and hopefully we won't be disappointed.
And the lineup for the home side.
Yeah, it looks like a 4-3-3, and they are really good out wide. The relationships with both wingers and fullbacks are great, and the latter constantly providing overlaps to create 2v1 situations. Both have got good delivery, so it's just about getting on the end of things.
This is how the visitors will set up today.
Yeah, it's a very similar look, isn't it? So it'll probably come down to those individual matchups. I think those wide areas will play a key role, though. It's so important that the fullbacks get forward and push their opposite number back.
And there we have it, the first half is underway. Toro. Paul Lozano. Guado. Now a decent position. Opportunity. And a goal it is! No long wait for the opener today.
Well, here it is again, and this is a great team goal. They keep the ball moving, 1- and 2-touch passing, and then it's a calm finish at the end.
Nil then. Toro. Impressive build-up. Oh, a brilliantly timed tackle when it really mattered.
Oh, it's lovely that. He does well.
And he has options available. This could square the game, and that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point, and momentum is with them.
Well, we can see it again, and he does well. He shows great strength and balance to fend the defender off, and then he slots it home. It's a really good goal, that.
So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Leandro Cabrera. Now with Cabrera. Edu Exposito. Well, can they open up the defence here?
Yeah, great movement, isn't it?
With a textbook interception. That's a good-looking ball. challenge. Toro. Rosier with it. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Oh, a goal! And doesn't this just tell you everything about the team? They've come roaring back to take the lead.
Well, here...
And hello, wherever you are. This is the scene here in the great city of Barcelona. We're at the RCDE Stadium. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary box, providing expert analysis, is Stuart Robson. And coming up, pulsating action from La Liga EA Sports. It's Espanyol, and they take on Osasuna.
This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
The lineup then for the hosts.
Well, they're going to play with two wingers in this 4-3-3 formation, so they need to switch the ball quickly and get crosses into the box. But they also need to get at least two midfield players making runs into the penalty area. That's a must.
And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today.
Well, we've got the same shape here, so today could be about which wingers are the most effective. So this should be a really good watch today.
So the first half begins. Let's see what unfolds. Abigalan. Moncayola. Ezarzuli. The ball with Lucas Toro. Cruz. And easily intercepted.
Read it really well.
Abigalan. Well, spot on with that challenge. And support available. Tenacious challenge. Danger building. Must take the lead here. Oh, but he's missed it. How on earth is this still level?
Well, I just don't know, Derek. Just a real lack of composure in the end. They should be ahead now.
Over the touchline for a throw-in. Not the pass he had in mind. Paul Lozano. And the ball with Edu Exposito. And a lot to like about this attack. Well, just over the crossbar. Excellent effort. Leandro Cabrera. Dimitrovic. Now with Cabrera.
Sus amigos le esperan en la puerta 5 del estadio.
Edu Exposito. And space to attack. And let's give credit to the defending. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. It is to be a throw-in. And a chance to whip it in here. And that will be a penalty. This to make it 1-0. And he slots it home with confidence.
Keeper goes one way, the ball goes the other. Good strike.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Paul Lozano. And Cabrera. Leandro Cabrera. And Cabrera. Leandro Cabrera. And Cabrera. Edu Exposito. Guado. And the ball with Edu Exposito. Must be. And he's got and scored to level it again.
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal, but there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
So back underway. 1 goal apiece here.
Con el 7,
Lucas Toro. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have 1 additional minute. Oros. And possibilities here. And time is up as far as the first half is concerned here in Cornellà El Prat. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, that's exactly what his team needed, because they weren't at their best in the first half, and once again it shows what a key player he is. Can they build on that in the second 45?
And the ref. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Leandro Cabrera. Lozano. That's a good-looking pass, showing a good reading of the game. Valentin Rosier. Juan Cruz. Moncayola. Despite the foul, they keep going. Aymar Oros. Dangerous ball. Splendid challenge that. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards.
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
Well, 2-1 it is here. Lucas Toro. Moncayola. Ezalzouli. Moncayola. Cruz. The ball with Lucas Toro. Promising attack. Won't work out. Set through. And getting enough on the ball to steer us away. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. Real chance. And the ball is loose. Well, they can keep possession of it now. Referee deciding to give the free kick. Both managers deciding this is the time to change things around. Both teams going to the bench. Oros. Flowing here. But timely defending when it mattered. Closing down. Paul Lozano.
Well, the fans believe there's hope here. Can the players respond now?
Giving it a real go in the wide area. Can he finish? Oh, still something on here. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. So a personnel change then. And options in the centre. Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in. Looks as though there might be a threat, but not so in the end. Good defending.
Well, that's how to defend the edge of the box.
And a clever piece of defending. Just 10 minutes to go. Teammates available. But quick thinking defensively. Counter-attacking possibilities. There might very well be late excitement. 5 minutes left, and the margin just 1. And a textbook interception. Lucas Toro. Intelligent ball. This could be it. Oh, snuffed out the threat.
Well, I think that's a goal-saving intervention there.
And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. They know what they need, and that's an equaliser here. Well, the attack petered out. And so the referee blows for full time, and it goes down as a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, it was a really tight game, but they were the better side over the 90 minutes, and they fully deserved their victory today.
Well, we're highlighting him for a reason, Stuart. He's put in a really authoritative performance here.
Well, he was excellent today, and he gave them that all-important lead. They just struggled to cope with him. His movement was so clever.
So the ball is rolling. The first half of this game underway. Danger building. Must take the lead here. Hello, nice to have you with us. This is the scene here at the Coliseum. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner for this one is the former England international Sue Smith. And we're focusing on, technically speaking, one of the best leagues in the world. I'm talking, of course, about La Liga. It's Getafe, and they face Mallorca.
I'm anticipating a good match today. It's important they get off to a good start, play their way into the game, be confident on the ball, and hopefully we won't be disappointed.
Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. In particular, what do you expect to see from him?
Well, he's got a lot of attributes, but his strength sticks out as the main one. He's that focal point, a player that's going to challenge for everything and won't give defenders a second.
The initial 11 then for Getafe. David Soria is the goalkeeper. Mauro Arambari starts with Danilo Pereira in midfield. And it's two strikers up front who'll look to provide the goal-scoring threat. And introducing the visitors lineup today. Uğurcan Çakır is the goalkeeper. Johan Mojica plays with Pablo Maffeo in the fullback positions. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. And the referee's whistle indicates the beginning of this match. Pablo Maffeo. Here's McGregor. Smalling. Callum McGregor. Mojica. Burgess has it. Callum McGregor. Musa Barrow. Burgess has it. Rayo. Smalling. Just like that, they have the ball again. Well, a real struggle for both sides on the possession front here.
Yeah, there's no real flow, is there? They've got to take more care with their passing.
Steven Bergwijn. On to Rico. Luis Milla. And he read it well defensively. Darder. Mojica. Burgess has it. Rayo. And Maffeo on the ball. Rayo. Referee deciding to give the free kick. Callum McGregor. Mojica. It's with Sergi Darder. Attractive build-up.
Yeah, looking sharp at the minute. It's all about timing now.
Will he play it in? And the cross smuggled away. And there it is, penalty. Can he make it 1-0? And the penalty is converted. A goal it is. And now he can exhale.
Well, we can see it here again, and he guesses the right way, gets across the goal well, but just can't quite get anything on the ball to keep it out. Really unlucky here.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Domenico Berardi. It's with Luis Milla. And easily intercepted. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Vedat Muriqi. Oh, he's through here. Perhaps now. And there it is! 2 goals in a matter of minutes. Incredible stuff.
Here we can see it again, and it's a lovely curler into the net. The keeper can't do much about that. And it's one of those, as soon as you hit it, you just know it's going in.
Two-nil now, and back underway. Borja Mayoral. Luis Milla. Now Borja Mayoral. And moving it forward. Oh, to trim back the lead. Good patience. Could reduce the deficit. The threat was there, but no problems now.
Oh, it looked like a goal for sure. It was looking good, that.
Plenty of support here. Domenico Berardi. Well, there it is, the half-time whistle, and that's going to be all for the first half here on the outskirts of Madrid. Not to be too blunt about it, but this has been a struggle for him up front.
Yeah, he's hardly had a sniff in the final third. Just hasn't found the right pockets of space to work in. He's got to get going or he's going to be off.
The wait is over. Now we're in business. So they get the second half going here. Pablo Maffeo. On to Agun. And Maffeo on the ball. Rayo. And back to Urjan Shakir. It's with Sergi Darder. Real chance. Agun. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up.
Yeah, he stopped that one in its tracks, didn't he?
Stones. Diego Rico. Well, he's given us away. Decent looking ball. And off the bar that time. But it wasn't going to count. It's offside. Quiñones. Well, not the pass he had in mind. "30 minutes left for play. Stones. Well, strong play here.
Yeah, smart play there to hold it up.
Domenico Berardi. Mayoral. Now Borja Mayoral. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Mojica.
Recordamos que los miembros de las peñas que han venido
Christian Burgess.
acudan a la puerta 22 al acabar el encuentro.
Here's McGregor. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Pass, 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 and justifiably so. Strong but fair tackle. And possibilities here. Bergwijn. And they could eat into the lead. And still danger here. And there it is. An almost intuitive piece of finishing.
As the replay shows, the goalkeeper does everything he can. He's a bit unfortunate it goes in, but question marks have to be asked of his defence. They could have certainly helped him out.
Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Rayo. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Smalling. Rayo. This is Chris Smalling. Yunus Agun. Inching ever closer to victory. Callum McGregor. Good pressure. Smalling. And now back with the keeper. And they've been awarded a penalty. Chance to even things up here. A goal! Calmly taken spot kick.
Well, have a look at this. This is cool as you like. He picks his spot, goes straight down the middle with enough precision. And with the goalkeeper committed, he just watches the ball go in.
So they get the game restarted, and the story here, back from the brink. Callum McGregor. Rayo. This is Chris Smalling. Pablo Maffeo. Here's McGregor. And Maffeo on the ball. Callum McGregor. Mojica. And we will have a couple of additional minutes at the end here. Rayo. And there's the whistle, all even at the end of 90 minutes. So the first half begins. Let's see what unfolds. And a warm welcome to the Basque region here in Spain. We're in the wonderful city of Bilbao at the Estadio San Mamés. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. And action coming up from the Spanish top division, La Liga. It's Athletic Bilbao up against Real Sociedad.
The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
And a look at the lineup for Athletic Bilbao. Iñaki Williams plays with Alex Berenguer out wide, and the tactical configuration has two players in attack from the very outset. And the starting 11 for Real Sociedad.
Well, they're playing in a 4-5-1 formation, which is set up to counter-attack at pace. Yes, they'll play with a flat midfield out of possession, but when they win the ball back, they'll break forward really quickly. Let's hope they play it well today.
So off and running here, the first half underway. Williams. Vivian. It's with Laporte. Gorosabel. Laporte. Luis de Galarreta. And he takes it away.
Good positioning to win the ball back there.
Soler. Gomez now. Well, no way through. Has the strength to hang on to it. Dani Vivian. Up now to the goalkeeper. And taking it away. Berenguer. Luis de Galarreta. Nicely constructed. Gorosabel. It's with Laporte. Yuri Berchiche. Not giving it away.
Holds on to it really well there, doesn't he?
Not allowing that final pass, you just feel. Soler. Barrenechea. Zubeldia on the ball. Barrenechea. And Soler. Bryce Mendes. Slight miscue in the final third. Alex Berenguer. Dani Vivian. Gorosabel. It's with Laporte. Gorosabel. Pressing really high. Dani Vivian. Interesting pass. And with that, the attack breaks down. It's not the most attractive passage of play.
Well, this isn't a game of great passing, is it, at the moment?
Williams. Gorosabel. It's with Laporte. Yuri Berchiche. Ruiz de Galarreta. Laporte. And so the first half has come to an end here at the San Mamés. The wait is over. Now we're in business. So all even here. Who will take control in the second half? Barrenechea. Herrera. Zubeldia on the ball. Vlahovic. Yangel Herrera. Zubeldia. Soler. Zubeldia on the ball. Herrera. Zubeldia. And he read it well. Could be threatening. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Barrenechea. Sergio Gomez. Barrenechea. Zubeldia on the ball. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Zubeldia. Gomez now. Barrenechea. Zubeldia on the ball. That's a very fine piece of tackling. Opportunity to go ahead. Well, there is a goalkeeper with a fine technique. Bryce Mendes. A bit wasteful from Real Sociedad. Williams. And the through ball. Must take the lead here. And nobody applying pressure. Could be troublesome. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Takefusa Kubo. Bryce Mendes. Sergio Gomez. Gomez now. Well, nothing to split the two sides, but this move looks promising. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Gorosabel.
Well, the atmosphere is so tense inside this stadium, but can they find that moment of magic to win this game? The crowd certainly think so. Just listen to them.
Alex Berenguer. Kuruseta. The move looks promising. A goal here surely would finish it. Can they set up a chance? Can they forge ahead? And the flag has gone up, just when he looked ready to pounce, perhaps.
Well, he was just too static in the end, which is a shame because that was a dangerous situation.
And so into the final 5 minutes. Herrera. Bryce Mendes. Takafusa Kubo. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have 1 additional minute. And there's the whistle. They cannot be separated after 90 minutes. And there we have it. The first half is underway. Hello everyone, welcome to the southeastern part of Girona. We're at the Estadio de Montilivi. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And we're focusing on, technically speaking, one of the best leagues in the world. I'm talking, of course, about La Liga. It is Girona, and they take on Levante.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today. And the starting 11 for Girona.
Dominik Livakovic is the goalkeeper. Porto plays with Brian Heel out wide. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. And now the starting 11 for Levante.
Well, they're using the same shape, so this comes down to who plays it better and who gets better support to their front striker. It should be a good tactical battle.
So, underway here. Let's see what this game has in store for us. Jeremiah St. Justa. And it's with Gibbs White. Lamar. Alex Moreno. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Thundered out for a throw-in. Really good interception. Superb effort to keep it in. A real opening now. Opportunity again. And there it is. The opening goal. The ideal way to start.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Porto. Jeremiah St. Justa. Alex Moreno. Brian Heel. Lamar. Moving the ball well here. Well, it was a good-looking sequence, but it comes to an end. Can he find the right pass? Oh, that's splendid play. Trying to tee it up. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Alex Moreno. And here's Lamar. Can they level the game? Is it going to be? And they've done it to square the game once again. Exhilarating.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
So back underway following the equaliser. Sanchez. Martinez. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Now options are plenty. Levante doing well to regain possession. Oh, good vision. Just needs to steady himself. And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. St. Justa. Nearly at the break then, and the visitors have eked out a lead here. An opportune moment, I think, to get your assessment.
Yeah, it's certainly been an open game, but on the balance of play, I think they do deserve their lead. They just have that little bit more creativity, particularly in the wide areas.
Porto. Well, the attack looks promising. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. St. Justa. Could be! Oh, cleared away! Superb defending! Massive credit! And so that brings the first half to a close here at the Estadio de Montilivi. Well, he hasn't quite had the impact on attack that we were expecting, Stuart.
Well, he's struggled to have an impact, hasn't he? He's such a key player for them. They just haven't been able to get the ball to him.
And the referee's whistle indicates the beginning of this match. A real opening now. Opportunity again. And there it is, the opening goal, the ideal way to start. Can they level the game? Is it going to be? And they've done it to square the game once again. Exhilarating. Oh, good vision. Just needs to steady himself. And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Pablo Martinez. Sanchez. Moreno. Toya. Here's Moreno. Possession one. Good weight on that pass. Well read to put an end to that attack. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. And Levante come away with it. Attacking with vigour. But timely defending when it mattered. That's a nice ball. Oh, danger here. Just the challenge that was required. Alex Moreno. Frances. Untidy to lose the ball. Moreno. Now Toljan. Moreno in possession. Manu Sanchez. It's with Toljan. Toljan. Well, really good pressing. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Intelligent ball. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Alex Moreno. And finding the flow. This could be the equaliser. And it's a goal. Level again. What a match this is turning out to be.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
Now back underway, dead level, 2-2. Pablo Martinez. It's with Toljan. Nicely cut out. Lamar. Now options are plenty, but they dealt with the threat posed. Interesting pass. Good looking cross. And a time for calm on the ball. Ready to break perhaps. Time running out, but they could yet win it. Oh, that's a clever ball. Can he put them in front? Oh, a challenge of the highest order. And with that, the 90 minutes have come to an end. An even contest. Well, you only need to look at the history books to see how close this fixture historically has been. Barcelona at home against Real Madrid on this occasion. I'm Derek Ray. Sitting alongside me here on the gantry is Stuart Robson. And Stuart, this ought to be special.
Well, Derek, this is a magnificent setting for a great rivalry. Let's just hope we see both teams play at their very best today. What an occasion this should be.
You can't really discuss impact players without discussing Robert Lewandowski.
Well, he's such a composed finisher, and he's got the technique to match. He's a top-class striker.
Thank you for joining us in Barcelona, although we know you are never going to miss this one. I'm Guy Mowbray, joined for commentary by Sue Smith. And Sue, Barcelona, Real Madrid, El Clasico. Our days don't get much better than this.
Oh, they don't. I can't wait for this one. Derbies are always difficult to predict, and I'm sure both are going to want to start quickly, start on that front foot and get the early goal. Should be a cracker, this one.
This is the Barcelona team sheet. Marc-Andre ter Stegen is in goal. Bremer plays alongside Deo Upamecano as the centre-backs. Pedri plays alongside Jamal Musiala in the centre of midfield. And leading the line is Robert Lewandowski. This is the Real Madrid starting lineup. Eder Militao plays alongside Antonio Rudiger in central defence. Aurelien Tchouameni starts with Jude Bellingham in central midfield. And they've decided for this one to play with two in attack. So away we go as Barcelona kick things off. Musiala. On to Rafinha. Pedri. Musiala. Yamal. De Jong. Angel Pedri. Jamal Musiala. Frenkie de Jong. Yamal. De Jong. Now with Bremer. Lamine Yamal. Oh, brilliant anticipation. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Lovely ball, this could lead to something. Oh, gone for it. Well, not the easiest of saves, but you'd expect him to probably stop that. Go short with the corner. Oh, good defending, just when it was looking threatening. Good cross into the middle. And the keeper's sorted it out with some difficulty. Yamal. On to Koundé. Frenkie de Jong. Bellingham. Bench read his mind there. Lewandowski. Teeing up the chance now. But they're not quite in sync there, it's offside.
Well, he's got to do better there. He's got to realise the situation and keep hold of the ball a bit longer so that he can get back on side.
And it's back with Ter Stegen. Lamine Yamal. Now De Jong. Jamal Musiala. And the pass is incomplete. Nicely won. Bellingham. Now with Alexander-Arnold. Lewandowski. Oh, good vision. And superbly and in. An outstanding stop from an absolutely blistering search for goal.
Yeah, that counter was executed to perfection, wasn't it? Great pace and precision to that attack.
They decide against playing it in. Real Madrid regaining possession. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Counter-attack coming, away they go. Now here's an invitation. And that's going to be a free kick. Chouameni. Finding the spaces, looking good. Alexander-Arnold delivers. Well, I'm not sure the keeper particularly wanted that, but danger averted for now. Pedri. Oh, yes, please. There aren't many who'd even try that.
Yeah, lovely quick feet there.
Musiala. Well, they're probing, but no clear chance of going in front appearing yet. Superb reactions to cancel out a brilliant effort. And that whistle brings the first half to a close. Away we go then, and things can only get better from an entertainment point of view. Militao. Now Bellingham. Brahim. Decent looking attack this, and the momentum is lost.
I've been impressed with how they've closed down and stopped attacks quickly.
Lamine Yamal. Koundé. Frenkie de Jong. On to Bremer. Pedri. Rafinha now. And put behind the goal for a corner.
Well, they haven't had too much to cheer for a while, but a goal here would be huge.
Played into the box. The referee not happy with the challenge. Madrid are going to make a change now.
Con el 14, Tchouaméni. Entrará en la cancha con el 19, Dani Ceballos.
Oh, could be here. The defence quick to snatch it back.
Well, nice approach, wasn't it? But the final ball just wasn't there.
Pedri. Rafinha now. Good work from Real Madrid to win the ball back. Militao. Dani Ceballos. On to Bellingham. They found a way through. Alexander-Arnold. Ball lost and the chance gone. Needs to keep a cool head under pressure. Rafinha. 20 minutes to go. Dani Ceballos. Oh, look at this. Away they go on the counter. Lewandowski. Musiala. Now De Jong. Pedri. Barcelona trying to get things moving. Well, it looked promising, but only up to a point. Lyon. Bremer. 5 minutes left, 1 goal in it. Still the prospect of late excitement. That's a good ball. Opportunity here. And the chance slips away. The chance now for a quick transition. He's in here. Vinicius Junior. Oh, come on! And they've done it. Level again with not long to go.
Well, the pace on the counter's so dangerous. They moved out from the back with real intent. And it's good movement to get on the end of it. Really shows his composure in front of goal, doesn't he?
So off we go at 1-1 now. Rafinha. On to Pedri. Deo Upamecano. Rafinha now. Pedri. And if they want to win it, this could be the chance. It's all over as the ref blows for full time. A Barcelona kickoff and the match begins. Oh, gone for it. Well, not the easiest